The question of how life first emerged on Earth is one of the most profound and complex inquiries in science. It touches on biology, chemistry, physics, and planetary science, and involves hypotheses that range from the purely terrestrial to the extraterrestrial. The process by which non-living matter transformed into living organisms remains a topic of significant research and debate. Here in this video, we will explore the various scientific theories and hypotheses about the origin of life, delving into the prebiotic conditions of early Earth, the chemical pathways that may have led to life, and the experimental evidence supporting these ideas. Early Earth conditions. The Earth formed approximately 4.5 billion years ago, and its early conditions were drastically different from those we experience today. The young Earth was a hot, molten mass frequently bombarded by meteorites and comets. Over time, the planet cooled, forming a solid crust and a primitive atmosphere, which was likely composed of gases such as hydrogen, methane, ammonia, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. The absence of free oxygen made the atmosphere reducing, which is crucial for many hypotheses regarding the origin of life. Chemical evolution. One of the central ideas about the origin of life is chemical evolution, which posits that simple molecules gradually evolved into more complex molecules through a series of chemical reactions. This hypothesis is supported by the famous Miller-Urey experiment conducted in 1953. Stanley Miller and Harold Urey simulated early Earth conditions by mixing water, methane, ammonia, and hydrogen, and then exposing this mixture to electrical sparks to mimic lightning. After a week, they found that several organic compounds, including amino acids, the building blocks of proteins, had formed. This experiment demonstrated that the basic components of life could be synthesized under prebiotic conditions. The role of hydrothermal vents. Hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor present another plausible environment for the origin of life. These vents release mineral-rich superheated water, which can create unique chemical gradients. The deep-sea vent hypothesis suggests that life may have originated around these vents, where the energy and mineral-rich environment could drive the formation of complex organic molecules. The minerals in the vents, such as iron and nickel sulfides, could have catalyzed the synthesis of organic compounds, possibly leading to the formation of primitive metabolic networks. RNA world hypothesis.
Prevailing theory in the origin of life research is the RNA world hypothesis, which proposes that ribonucleic acid (RNA) played a crucial role in early life forms. RNA is capable of storing genetic information and catalyzing chemical reactions, functions that are essential for life. According to this hypothesis, RNA molecules could have been among the first self-replicating systems. Over time, these RNA molecules would evolve and give rise to more complex molecules and eventually, life forms. Evidence supporting the RNA world hypothesis includes the discovery of ribozymes, RNA molecules with enzymatic properties, which demonstrate that RNA can act as both genetic material and a catalyst. Additionally, researchers have shown that simple RNA molecules can be synthesized from prebiotic chemicals, lending further credibility to this hypothesis. Lipid world hypothesis. The lipid world hypothesis suggests that the first steps towards life involve the formation of lipid membranes. Lipids can spontaneously form bilayer membranes in water, creating cell-like structures known as vesicles. These vesicles could encapsulate RNA or other organic molecules, creating a primitive cell-like environment. The encapsulation within membranes would allow for a stable internal environment, facilitating chemical reactions and the development of metabolic pathways. Panspermia hypothesis. The panspermia hypothesis presents an alternative view, proposing that life, or at least the building blocks of life, may have originated elsewhere in the universe and were delivered to Earth via meteorites or comets. Some meteorites found on Earth contain organic compounds, including amino acids, supporting the idea that these building blocks could have been synthesized in space and brought to Earth. While panspermia does not explain the origin of life itself, it suggests that life could be more widespread in the universe than previously thought. Experimental evidence and modern research. Modern research continues to explore these hypotheses through various experimental approaches. Scientists are developing more sophisticated simulations of early Earth conditions, studying extremophiles organisms that thrive in extreme environments for clues about early life, and exploring the chemistry of life in space through missions and meteorite analysis. For example, recent advancements in the field of synthetic biology have enabled researchers to create self-replicating RNA molecules in the lab, providing further insight into the RNA world hypothesis. Additionally, the discovery of complex organic molecules on comets by missions such as the European Space Agency's Rosetta mission lends credence to the idea that the building blocks of life could have an extraterrestrial origin. Conclusion: the emergence of life on Earth remains one of the most captivating and complex questions in science. While significant progress has been made in understanding the possible pathways through which life could have arisen, the precise mechanisms and conditions remain elusive. The interplay between different hypotheses, such as chemical evolution, hydrothermal vents, the RNA world, and panspermia, illustrates the multifaceted nature of this inquiry. Ongoing research continues to uncover new evidence and refine our understanding, bringing us closer to unraveling the mystery of life's origins. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to our channel Sociopedia.